I always believed that old clocks held secrets of their own, but I never imagined I'd be drawn into one. My grandma's antique clock, silent for decades, unexpectedly began to tick on the anniversary of her passing. With each chime, a strange sensation washed over me, as if the world around me shifted and blurred. I was no longer in my cozy living room. Instead, I found myself standing in the middle of an eerie, deserted street. The sky was an unsettling shade of crimson, and the air carried a whispering chill that seemed to know my name. As I cautiously explored this parallel world, I noticed the houses lining the street were disturbingly familiar yet twisted in grotesque ways. Doors creaked open to reveal rooms that mirrored those in my own home, but with ominous shadows lurking in the corners. It was as if the entire place was a malevolent reflection of my reality, and with each tick of the clock, the whispers grew louder, forming words that chilled my very soul. "She's here," they murmured, "and she's waiting for you." Driven by an inexplicable urge, I followed the whispers to a dilapidated building at the end of the street. It was a library, much like the one my grandma had taken me to as a child. Inside, the bookshelves were lined with dusty tomes that seemed to pulse with a life of their own. In the center of the room stood a figure cloaked in shadow, her eyes glowing with a sinister light. It was my grandma, yet not her, a twisted version with a malevolent smile that sent a shiver down my spine. Before I could react, the clock chimed again, louder and more insistent than before. Each chime pulled me closer to the figure, and I realized too late that the clock was not just a portal but a trap. My grandma's doppelganger reached out, her touch icy cold, and whispered, "Welcome home." In that moment, I understood the horrifying truth. With every tick of the clock, I was becoming a permanent resident of this nightmarish world, destined to join the shadows that awaited their next victim.